You can remember how it got to you.
Well, when I was born by Mr. B.Z. Ojika, Benjamin Nwogu Nene Ojika, and I met three of my brother's siblings. No, not three, two. Two of my brother's siblings, my uncle and my aunt. At the time, the parents of my dad were all deceased. I didn't meet them, but I was told that my dad's name is Nna, and the mom is Nene, and the Nene is from Owerri side. The Nna, my grandpa is a son of Nwabara, and the Nwabara probably is son of Ojika. Okay, so the name Ojika descended. So as we are fondly called, we are called Omu Nna Nwabara. Omu Nna Nwabara. Nwabara is my grandpa, then Nwabara is great grandpa. Then maybe Nwabara is from Ojika, or maybe there's somebody, above.
So Ojika might have been for three generations.
Whatever.
That's the first person is named Ojika.
Yeah, so that's where Ojika started. Like I said, I had my uncle and my aunt. These are my dad's siblings. My dad was the youngest among three of them. My aunt was the oldest among the three of them, and my uncle was older than my dad. So they were the people that I met from their mother's side. But my grandpa Nna had 4 wives. Okay, so my grandma on my dad's side was one of the wives, but there are 3 other wives.
What number
What
of the 4?
number of the 4? You mean the order?
Yeah. What was she? Your
First
grandmother
one?
then? Yeah.
I don't know for sure. I don't know. Okay, but the one of the wives, her name was Nena. Nena had what I met or what I know had 3 male sons. The oldest among them, his English name was Philip, but the Igbo name was Nwankwo. Then there was another male son called Akara, and there was another male son called Micah Okasoronye. Okay, then like I said, they had 4 wives. The number 3 wife had a male child called Rufus.
The one that we know.
Well, the Rufus is a namesake to the original Rufus.
Okay.
Okay, so the name is Rufus. Then the number 4 wife, as far as I was told, didn't have a male child, but had a daughter. They called the daughter Adanawabara. Dada Adiele was the name of the wife. Okay? Yeah.
So, and that's on your dad's side.
On my dad's side.
On your mom's side, do you know many people before your mom, before grandma?
Well, on my mom's side, I know of my grandfather, which is Amos Nwabara Mosu, and my grandmother on my mom's side, Sarah Nwayeze, should I say Mosu. And my grandma came from a place in Umuahia they call Obodi Nibe. Obodi Nibe. Onke Dashi. Obodi Nibe. Okay, then my grandma had a brother, or say 2 brothers. One of them is Onwunkara, and the other one is Obodna. So those are my grandma's siblings. Okay, then Obodna resided at some point at Opibo. And I remember us moving to his compound during the Nigerian Biafran War at Opibo before we finally traveled to Umuahia during the war. Then my grandfather, I met one of his siblings. His name is Nwachuku. Okay, Nwachuku himself right now, he has a grandson, his name is Ndobisi. We met him during December when we traveled to Umuahia. And my grandpa on my mother's side, as far as I know, married 2 wives. And my grandmother was the oldest. It was the first wife. The one I say is Sarah 1 years. Then the second wife, the name was Margaret. Okay? Margaret had, at the time, what I remember, 5 children. The first daughter, Wanhunanya. Second daughter, Udo. Third daughter, Nyedemma, which is fondly called Queen. Then the male from the second wife, Nwobodi and Ndobisi. 5 of them I met. Unfortunately, as we speak, only Nyedemma, you met Nyedemma no more, you can. Only Nyedemma is alive. Wanhunanya passed away, Udo passed away, then the 2 boys, Nwobodi and Ndobisi, also passed away during the Nigerian Biafra War. On my mother's side, from what I was told, my mom had male siblings. Male. How many of them? 2, 3, 4? I have no idea. But they were all deceased. They all died as infants. My mom had 3 other sisters who were my aunts. My mom is the oldest among all of them. The other aunts, the next to my mom, her name is called Igbo. I think she somehow got a name Comfort. She was answering Comfort. Then the next one to Igbo, they call her Mary, and Igbo name was Chidebere. And the last one is Onwekuzu, and they call her Karo. Onwekuzu is still alive. Mary and Ibama are all passed away. Ibama married to a guy called Chikwendu in Ehume. Mary married to a man called Doke Zibo in Umweri. And I remember Mary herself had about 9 children. Okay? I know her, I know Emeka, I know Ejike, Da and Uchen and some other ones. I don't
These
know.
are your cousins.
They're my cousins. I can tell Ibama herself had about, 7, 8 kids, but to be frank, I only know of her very first daughter she had in 1965. Her name is Ginekamwa. And Ginekamwa herself is already married, had about 6 kids of her own. Then the rest of the kids of Ibama, because of my travel away from Nigeria, I didn't have to interact with them to know them personally. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.